Welcome back again to another video, boy. It's your boy Boss. You feel me? And look, I'm back with it, you feel me? As you can see, my case is off. My arm is healing. I had surgery and all that. You can see the scar and everything. But look though, YouTube, I might have to blur that. YouTube not gonna like that. It's graphic, it's gory. But listen though, this video not about me. We talking about Fani Willis again. The black lady that's the DA over in Fulton County. The one that's that got the RICO, that put the RICO on Young Thug and them boys, that put the RICO on Trump and them boys, you feel me? Listen. If you've been following on this story, I don't need to say nothing. But if you haven't been following along, let me give you a quick refresher, you feel me? So the first time I talked about this lady was when she was put in charge of putting the RICO case on Trump for all the shit that in Georgia, whatever. I feel like some of that shit is cap. The only reason I talked about it to begin with was because Trump and his team or whatever put out like an ad that was like a talking shit about her, and it was saying shit that wasn't really true. And the thing they cited as proof of what they said, it didn't say that at all. So I'm like, okay, they lying on this lady, bro. But you know, politics, they do dirty shit. But I'm like, come on, bro, they lying on this lady. But then, lo and behold, some shit did come out where it's okay. Now she looking kind of shady. Apparently, the prosecutor that she hired to prosecute the Trump case, first of all, it was some dude named Nathan Wade, some bald-headed dude, headed like a milk dud. He got no experience in that type of prosecution. And apparently, bruh, they was fucking. There's no other way to say it. They had a personal relationship. She was getting her cheeks clapped, okay? He was putting it down on her ad. And he was getting paid way more than the other people that was working on there. Even though she was saying something like, oh, they paid him all the same way, but he got paid more. Because, you know, lawyers, they bill off of billable hours. So, I mean, he was putting in more hours, apparently, or something like that. I don't know. But he was getting paid a lot more, like $600,000. All right. Then, boom, this all came out because apparently Buddy is having a divorce with his wife, or an ex-wife now. So, all this stuff's coming through. Trump's people is trying to hammer on it because, you know, they're like, okay, look, this is unprofessional, unethical. It seemed like they're getting kickbacks. They went on trips to the Caribbean, to LA, to the White House, apparently. What was they doing in the White House? Were they coordinating with the Democrats or something? Right? You feel what I'm saying? Because all this stuff is a lot of political bullshit. You feel me? So now, people are trying to figure out what's going on. I think he was actually supposed to testify because he got subpoenaed, and so did she. I think she got like one more day to really talk about it or something like that. And the day before he was supposed to testify, he settled the divorce case, so he went out to talk. So I feel like they put that pressure on him, boy. But listen, we talking about it right now because apparently she actually admitted to having a personal relationship with dude. Because for the longest time, she wasn't answering. No comment, wasn't responding, didn't put out a statement. She went to like some black church and tried to play the victim card that, oh, they attacking me because I'm a black woman, they racist, and they don't, you know what I'm saying? Like doing bullshit. Like, bro, look, you doing shit that's wrong. And you trying to pull a race card, dude? Are you serious, dude? You knew this was such an important case, and you was fucking around. You putting scrutiny on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You would think that the Democrats, right? They're such a major case. They're trying to get Trump. You would think they would do better than this, bro. You feel me? You would think they would do better than this. Now you just look like a clown. You got like the mainstream media talking shit about you. Even the other Democrats talking shit about you. The CNN, MSNBC, they talk shit about you. Like, come on, bro. You fucked up. This should have been easily avoidable, but you didn't avoid it. But anyway, without further ado, let's get into it.
The district attorney's office in Fulton should be the beacon of the Southeast. It should be the absolute best office between Washington, D.C. and Miami. And right now what you have is a office of dysfunction and corruption, and we deserve better. And I am the right choice to improve it.
Corruption, Ms. Willis, that's a strong word to level against the office that Paul Howard has run for nearly a quarter century. If he gets reelected, it'll be more than 25 years.
You have a DA sitting there that doesn't have the qualifications and the experience to do the job. What I can guarantee you is with my reputation, with my community ties, I am going to be able to attract the best and the brightest minds to that office. You're sitting with someone today that actually wants to make a difference.
I'm going to pause real quick. I want y'all to go back and watch the video, the reaction I did to Vivek Ramaswamy on The Breakfast Club. Doesn't she kind of remind you of the lady that was on there? Teslin Figaro, that fucking pitbull bitch, okay? She remind me of her in the way she talk. I don't know if they come from the same place, but she kind of give me those type of vibes, bro.
Because they deserve a DA that
Listen to
won't
this.
have sex with his employees. Because they deserve a DA that won't put money in their own pocket when it should go to benefit children. Because we deserve better.
A few years later.
8 minutes past the hour now. House Judiciary Chair Jim Jordan apparently subpoenaed Fulton County DA Fani Willis for documents after 3 attempts that he had made to get her to respond to requests voluntarily to no avail. The subpoena is now for documents, not an appearance now, related to the Fulton County DA's use and misuse, allegedly, of federal funds. Willis is under the microscope for this alleged improper romantic relationship with a special prosecutor that she hired for the Georgia election interference case. It's the big RICO case now, stacked up against former President Donald Trump and many others. So we will see how that turns out for Jim Jordan.
That case is my new one life delay.
Oh, we've got an update in the Loverboy Fani Willis saga. Loverboy finalized his divorce so he could run away with Fani. But then Fani and Loverboy got hit with subpoenas and have to testify about their shenanigans together. And when it rains, it pours. Fani's office has a whistleblower, and the whistleblower recorded Fani. And the Free Beacon gave the recording the prime time. The whistleblower, Amanda Timpson, says she caught Fani's aide stealing money.
So one thing that's interesting about this off rip is that the person who apparently recorded this audio, like, she is letting her name be known. You know, a lot of times people want to do something anonymous, like they don't want their name behind it, they don't want to stand behind it, but this lady's standing 10 toes down on it. So that makes you go, you know what I'm saying? But let's listen to the tapes and I'll give you my honest opinion.
Fani's office got a federal grant for $500,000.
$500K.
Supposed to go to gang prevention. But Fani's aide, Michael Kufi, allegedly blew the money on travel, computers, and swag. The whistleblower confronted Fani and recorded it.
He wanted to do things with grants that were impossible, and I kept telling him, like, we can't do that, and questioning stuff. He would take me off projects, tell people I wasn't doing what I was supposed to because I questioned him. Because I understood, I helped write that grant. I knew what was in that grant. He told everybody, we're gonna get MacBooks, we're gonna do that, we're gonna get swag, we're gonna use it for travel. I said, you cannot do that. It's a very, very specific grant.
So I respect that is your assessment. It was clear to me that you and Mr. Cuffey were not getting along. And I'm not saying that your assessment is wrong.
So what'd Fani do next? Fired the whistleblower. 7 armed men escorted her out of the office. Fani said the whistleblower didn't meet her standards, and Fani's aide denies he stole swag. But do we sense a pattern here? Fani's office takes public money, hires unqualified people, and the money gets spent on trips and swag. This is the woman
swag
prosecuting Trump.
I don't think they played the full audio, but that pretty much covered the gist of it. That in itself is kind of weird. So it's like she told that somebody's doing something with money they're not supposed to be doing. And then next thing you know, this lady get fired, right? Of course, I don't know the whole situation, right? I'm just hearing the audio, and we see that she got fired. I don't know about the 7 armed men part, but I didn't look up an article. I just saw the news clip. But it's like, yo, if this is true, it's just adding more to like this character study of what the fuck they got going on over there, bro. What this lady got going on, dude? And think about the clip that I showed you on the beginning of what she was saying, talking about the white dude that was in her place before. They need someone who's not going to fuck their employees. They need someone who's not going to misuse funds that's supposed to go to children. They had a grant for gang prevention, a big problem that affects a lot of communities. You feel what I'm saying? Especially black people. And what they want to do, they want to use it for other shit. That was not what it was for. You think what I'm saying? Like, bro, it's just not good, bro. It's not good. And it's like, these are the people that they're hiring to do these high profile cases, bro. What the fuck is really going on? So here's the latest update I've seen on it was this news clip right here.
The House Judiciary Committee subpoenas Fulton County District Attorney Fani Willis as she is in the midst of misconduct allegations. House Republicans are seeking information on whether Willis used grant money meant for an at-risk youth program for unrelated expenses.
And Willis is also facing accusations of misconduct that she allegedly hired her romantic partner to be an attorney, Nathan Wade, in the Georgia election interference case.
In a court filing on Friday, she admitted that she had a personal relationship with a lawyer she appointed to lead the investigation into former President Donald Trump.
That clip that you saw,
she shared
that was her in the church saying that they're attacking her because she's black, because she's a woman, yada yada yada. I really hate that shit, bro. Look how they take that mindset into like these higher positions in these higher fields. Oh, they're trying to say something. They're only coming after me because I'm a woman. Ooh. Like, come on, bro. If it was like, they laugh when, like, let's say a man does that. They're attacking me because I'm a man, which in some cases is true, right? Just like in any case, there's sometimes women get attacked because they're women, or a black person get attacked because they're black, or a white person get attacked because they're white. That's true. There are cases when that stuff happens. But if, let's say, a man were to do that, cry victim, or a white person were to cry victim, mainly white man, white women, yeah, they get away with it to an extent, but they do. They make fun of them if they do that. But when it's on them, on the other side, it's okay. It's perfectly reasonable. That's the only option. It's not that you did something wrong. It's that they just don't like you because they're sexist and they're racist or whatever. Like, come on, bro. Come on.
She had taken vacations with him. The judge overseeing the case sent an email to the defense attorney who had first accused Willis of misconduct.
In her filing, Willis asked Fulton County Superior Court to be able to cancel her evidentiary hearing on the accusation. She says the relationship did not create a conflict of interest, did not financially benefit her, and should not be used now by those that she says criminally conspired to try to overturn the 2020 election to evade justice.
Well, Queen City News Chief Legal Analyst Khalif Rose joins us now. And Khalif, so what happens next here in the Trump-Georgia election interference case?
This case has a lot of moving parts, and obviously the defendant here is trying to get her removed from the case as the prosecutor. But this case is being tried in a number of different places. You got to think about it in the court of public opinion. I had an opportunity to look at her 176-page opposition to the motion. Yes, 176 pages. It was written in the very first page. It says there's nothing in Georgia law that says what we're doing is illegal, and so there is no grounds for removal. But in the court of public opinion, there's a number of grounds that folks are pointing to, specifically the inappropriate.
Damn, 170 pages, bro. Think about that too. It's 170 pages of legal mumbo jumbo, nigga. Legal jargon. Oh my gosh, who sat and read that, bro? Oh my gosh.
Relationship between her and Nathan Wade, the special prosecutor that was assigned to this case. And so while they're being attacked on multiple ends, this case will kind of be in limbo right now while they figure this portion out. Her team wants to continue to press forward. The other defendants want to get someone else on there so this can...
See, look, I get it though. Like, I get it. Nothing technically is illegal, right? In the relationship aspect, it's just unprofessional, it's unethical, it's weird. It does seem like they had kickbacks because, okay, he getting paid this much, and then they talking about they went on trips. Apparently went on like a cruise, apparently. And he was paying because his credit card statements was seen because of the divorce. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, if he getting paid more than everybody else, and then they go on trips that he paying for, now it looks like, you know what I'm saying? At the very least, unprofessional. At the very most, it's like, yo, y'all niggas it's a scheme. It's a scheme. Y'all eating off this case. You hire somebody that you fucking and you paying him more than everybody else. I don't know, bro. I don't know. And then that doesn't even begin to go into the misuse of funds from that what the ex-employee had to say. That's a whole different thing. But it's adding to like the character. You know what I'm saying? And like he said, court of public appeal is not looking good. It's too much heat. And I just gotta say again, if this was a man. If you flip the situations around, it was a man, bruh. All these motherfuckers would be on his head. If you go on social media, you don't see nothing about this for real. Like the usual suspects, you don't see nothing about this. None of these people are talking about this. Yeah, the news is talking about it for sure. Yeah, the Trump people talking about for sure. But you don't see the people that are usually the ones that are whining and crying about shit. If it was a man, let's say instead of Trump, it was Biden or whatever. I don't know, and it was a white dude, right? And he was fucking a lady that he hired and is paying her more and is doing all this stuff and yada, yada, yada. They would eat his ass up alive, bro, especially on like Twitter or something. All the usual suspects, all the girls and the gays, they will get on his head and there would be campaigns against this dude if it was a white dude. But it's a black lady. They want to just sweep it under the rug. I don't see none of these other women influencers that talk about politics and stuff. They don't say nothing about it. Nobody say nothing about it except the news. And Trump people. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit is just so funny to me. But again, those are just hypotheticals, right? Whatever. But still. It's just, I notice shit like that.
Go into the delay tactic as well.
And I've been wanting to talk to you on camera about this story since it broke. But even last week, she kind of dodged a bullet with Nathan's, in terms of his divorce of what he was going through,
Yes.
of her then having to possibly testify and all that kind of stuff, that I do feel like with public opinion, it is mixing a lot of this in terms of how you thought of Fani Willis prior to all this. So my question for you is, how can these accusations affect her career moving forward?
I mean, she's an elected official, and so all of that's in the eye of public opinion. And so
Yeah,
if we're looking
that's
at
facts.
former President Trump and having any allegations against him, it's helped him because his ratings have went through the roof.
Which is true. That's a valid.
But what I can say is anyone that is attempting to attack the former most powerful person on the planet, this is to be expected. Alvin Bragg's being attacked in New York. The DA that's doing the Manhattan charge, they're attacking him. Jim Jordan is putting full presses on both Nathan Wade and Fani Willis. And so this is something that you would expect. Donald Trump's process has always been delay, but then also attack. And so if I can attack your integrity, I can attack who you are as a person, it undermines and delegitimizes who you are.
Yeah, bro. It's facts. It's facts. It's politics, bro. So that's why you would think that the Democrats or whatever, they would try to make sure that whoever they use to get Trump to be super solid.
As a prosecutor, and so that's his goal. The whole process is, how can I make you look like you're incompetent? Nathan Wade, this person who was a judge at some point, now somehow incompetent. Those arguments don't logically make sense, but they will continue to run the narrative.
And could Wade get a subpoena himself by the House?
Oh yeah, Jim
Judiciary
Jordan's
Committee?
already shot it off. They're asking him to submit all his documents. They want everything that he's sent over to the state. And a number of his documents, when they're going through them, they're looking for anything that missed a comma. And so I submit documents to the state on a number of different cases. I make sure that I cross every T and dot every I to ensure that I don't have any instances like this. And so they're going through line by line, looking at every document. And one that I can point and say, they said, listen, on one day, you built 24 hours straight for working. He'll have to go in now and explain how could he have done that. Those are the types of things they're looking for.
Now, I just want to respectfully push back a little bit on this, because I feel like it's one thing to
Push back on
discredit,
what?
which I understand where you're coming from in that argument, but two, when you have this big of a case,
Okay.
I mean, don't you want to make sure that your affairs are in order so nobody can attack certain things?
The short answer is 1,000%. You want to make sure you are above reproach, that there's not
Yes.
even an instance of impropriety.
It's facts.
Okay,
Exactly
we
what I'm
can
saying.
agree
What
on
I've been
that,
saying.
so I appreciate that one, Khalif. All right, thanks for being here with us.
As a former federal employee, I received annual training on this topic. It is illegal at the federal level. Illegal or fraternizing? I don't know about illegal, but I think they would fire you for that for sure. If they went to HR. But I think we're talking about the kickbacks part for sure. She needs to be fired. The question is, was she paying herself through this guy's high salary? Pay a guy with lower qualifications 10 times what the other prosecutors are making, then help yourself to some of his money by taking trips and accepting gifts from him? Y'all all the conspiracy theorists and apologists, since they said this is an obvious witch hunt. Throw out Willis, throw out the charges, force the investigation to start over, and refile the charges if appropriate. Two things to add. There will be no case without Fani. Fani and the White House were colluding on this case. There's no proof of that, to be fair, even though I think it's true. But as far as I can see, there's no proof of that. Except for, they took some trips to, I think 2 trips to DC, her and Nathan Wade. So, you gotta, figure it out, what's up with that. But, these people aren't even answering the subpoena. So, I don't even know. The woman has no credibility. If you're willing to cheat in your marriage, you're willing to do anything. Brief got to mention the part of benefiting from the relationship. Okay, boom. The reason there is no hard reset is because they know another office will not take it. It was a stinker from the beginning. Yeah, because that's true. Because one of the things that Fani Willis was saying was she hired him because there was a lot of other highly experienced attorneys, prosecutors that they're trying to hire for this case. They didn't want to take it. They didn't want no problems, no smoke. So apparently, yeah, the Nathan Wade guy was her last resort. I don't know. But hey, man, you see what it is, bro. I already gave you my opinion. That shit seemed like, yo, she fucked up, nigga. Get her out of here. They fucked up. This case was one of their big plays against Trump to try to make sure he don't, he can't become president or whatever, because they just want Nikki Haley or Biden, I guess. Seems like they want Nikki Haley more than Biden. Nah, bro. Get that motherfucker out of here, bro. But hey, man, that's the video. You feeding me. I'm gonna keep an eye on this case because stuff like this is so interesting. I know a lot of people that's like black content creators that's my age. They don't really talk about politics because don't like care about this shit. If they say something that's vaguely political, it's gonna be like on some I don't know shit. Fuck Trump racist. It's gonna be some shit like that. They're not really gonna look at cases and talk about it, give their opinion for real, and say what they want to say because Yeah, you know, little kids don't really care about that shit too much. But you know, this stuff is interesting to me because this stuff that's going around in the world is going on in the world. Like I want to know what's going on. I want to see that. I want to talk about it because these are the same people that want to control how we live. You feel me? And I don't want to be one of these people that, you know, that's, you know, ignorance is bliss. But then when shit start going bad, you don't know what the fuck going on. No. I want to know what's going on and why it's happening. You feel me? But hey, that's all for the video. We're going to keep on this case. Let me know what y'all think about this in the comments below. Let me know what y'all think about this. What should happen to Fani in regards to this case? And do y'all think that she was colluding with the Democrats to try to, you know, get Trump, get him out of here? They run out of options. They can't lock this dude up. They run out of options. They finna have to off this dude, bro. But that's like a nuclear option to get rid of him like that. That's a nuclear option because the results is not gonna be good. Okay, people are gonna be very, very angry. Woo, but hey, man, that's the video. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell down below. I can barely lift my arm up, bro. Damn. Now see you in the next video. Peace out. Yeah.